Okay, now it says you're live. Oh, I wonder if that's why my signal dipped out earlier so bad. Because it was like stuck. It was stuck loading. Yeah, the automaton videos on YouTube are quite fun. Yeah. I've always thought it would be really, really funny to do like a hand cam automaton stream. With my Miku automaton. But I'm not very good at playing it yet. But it's super, yeah, it's super cute and goofy. Did I get anything cool for Christmas? I haven't really had Christmas yet, because my family's coming. Actually today they're traveling here, and so I'm gonna have my Christmas tomorrow actually. So I was so kind of like waiting, but I did have someone gift me the Elgato XL Stream Deck, which is super nice on Throne. Like the day, it was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I think it was Christmas Eve, and it was really sweet. I really appreciated that. So that's a gift that I got that was really cool, I guess. If you I definitely wasn't expecting it, so it's definitely a Christmas gift, which is so sweet. Now I have so many toggles that I can't use, like, because I literally have run out of keybinds that make sense to me. I'm on like 4 different like buttons at this point, and it's getting ridiculous. And I'm really glad that I have more toggles, more buttons. Yeah, I got a lot of sticky notes. I can't believe this is day 12 of the subathon. That's actually crazy to me. Thank you, Egg Factory. Thank you, Egg. Yeah, stream decks are super handy. I'm really excited to figure it all out and stuff. I did my 3D model. This model is actually by, the artist is Akizone. This is the Prism. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. This is actually the Prism model, which is a pre-made model. That is very, very customizable. It's probably one of the most crazy ones out there. And they have plans to expand it even more, so yeah, it is. I do have a custom, I have a custom 3D model that I made, and then I also have a custom chibi model that was done by Evichu, and it's really cute. I actually have a picture. Wait, hold on. I gotta drink water. Welcome in, French Emilio. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'll show you guys. Oh, Egg, thank you for the follow. Forgot to follow. Yeah, I did my 3D model. Yeah. I did. I started out in Void. Oh my god, thank you for 520 followers, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was having a conversation actually with someone on X Twitter today about how cool, like, I obviously love custom models. They're obviously like really great, and you can kind of have obviously like more freedom to kind of decide, you know, what you want to have, but it's also really nice to have like so many multiple options and stuff, and to kind of go through like a design process yourself. Rather than like trying to explain what you want to an artist and then maybe like changing your mind later and then having to go back and have edits and stuff. So I think like starting out, like, absolutely, like, I would highly recommend the Prism model for anyone because it's so customizable. You can literally be like anything you want, and there are even artists that do add-ons for the customizable model. So like my Feed the Fox Christmas cookie in my mouth is actually an add-on. Oh, perfect timing. This is actually an add-on that another artist did that works with this model. So it's just kind of like, I started out in Void Studio, and then I moved to doing like Blender and Unity and stuff for my 3D model. But I really like the 2D because I have to run a lot of programs and it's easier on my computer. So and when I run like all types of games. Plus, like this is kind of the, I guess, standard that most people are used to, so I don't really use my 3D as much unless there's a reason for me to be in 3D, if that makes sense. Which most of my streams, there's not really. So I'm not going to waste my PC's resources on it. Because I would rather use my PC's resources on multi-streaming than running the 3D model in a 3D loading a 3D world for every stream just to have like a chatting stream or whatever, you know? It just makes more sense. Hatching. How fitting. Yeah. Oh yes, the Zojie bot. The Zojie bot. Thank you for the lurk, Flory. The Liz meta model comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I think I saw that somewhere. I think I saw it somewhere. I'm really happy with the one I have right now, but it does look really cool. Compared to other customizable, Prism doesn't immediately look like a customizable model. The Suica model has a very distinct style. Yeah, is everyone looking similar? So yeah, this model is actually crazy. Like, I'll actually just show you guys, because I mean I can. I'll show you guys what we are working with here. So if I go into this, and I'm gonna go into mine. Hopefully this doesn't completely crash my computer. I just want to show you guys all the options. Okay, look at this. So all of this, like eyelid height, iris width, size, lash over hair or under hair, lash, long lash length, head, brows, nose width, jaw movement on or off. We got eyeshadow. We got hair contrast. We got different. We got like a Hoge 1 and a Hoge 2. This is all the stuff, and this is just all the stuff I have enabled. And then there's like obviously way more, right? There's all of this here as well. And your fangs, these are all the things that I could have but I don't have, because it just depends on what. There's like A, B, C, D, cheek, hair, all kinds of stuff. Ears, horns, you know, clothes and stuff. Although this is the 2.0, it's a little more difficult, right? But I'm just gonna cancel that. Oh god. Okay, here we go. But yeah, anyways, like it's like super, and that's just for the head, by the way. Then there's the body, which is like a separate thing now with the 2.0 that they changed. So yeah, it's so detailed and so in depth, and I'm really glad that I have experience with Freud Studio, because it's actually kind of similar to that in a way, but it's for 2D instead, and it's all pre-drawn. So yeah, thank you, Ryan. I'm so glad you like that. The mini fox, so that's the stream pet. It's I call him Juju. He's a Raiju. And he has actually like commands that you can use if you want to. Thank you for the follow, Black Santa Butter My Biscuit. Thank you. Welcome in. I'm going to, yeah, here. These are the things that he can do. He knows some tricks. So if you do like high, angry, cry, shock, sleep, and you can pet him. You thought about it before, but maybe the next meta step for customized models have all the parts to be separate objects that you stack on top. Yes, and actually that is what the Prism 2.0 has done, and it is so customizable now. They have this app now. They made like a third-party app that works with the model and with VTube Studio, and you basically can like use it to change your outfit and stuff, and it's really cool. That's what my Christmas outfit is, and each outfit has also like a bunch of customizations, but they changed it so that to the app so that it wouldn't be so hard on the computer. Like here, I want to unlock my model so you can see my outfit. Oh, here we go. This is my full outfit. Couldn't be. Oh, and I'll take off the Post-it notes for a second so you can see. Oh wait, that one's stuck. That Post-it is stuck. Oh, that's right, because I added it before the stream. I forgot to put it in the... I forgot to put it with the other ones. Yeah, it's cute, right? It's a cute Christmas outfit. And each part of this is completely editable. You can edit it. And they also include the textures, so if you really know what you're doing, you can either edit the textures yourself in Clip Studio Paint, or you can hire an artist to edit the textures for you, which is obviously way cheaper than you know, doing it than like commissioning like a whole like art and rig and stuff, because it's already rigged, so the artist just has to fit it like within the confines of the area or whatever. Yeah, it's super cool. I highly recommend it to anyone, because there's so many different, like, I see models all the time, and the only reason why I can tell they're Prism models is because I've seen all of the different stuff. But like, to the average person, I mean, you just would never be able to tell, really. It's so different. I see ones all the time. Comms are giga expensive in comparison. Yeah, so I definitely I actually started out with a pre-made before, but it definitely wasn't as intense as this, and I wanted to really be able to play with my design more. And it actually took me almost a year to solidify my design, what I really wanted. And because I could never really communicate that to an artist, because I didn't even know what I wanted until I saw it. And so I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to design this myself. And at the time, there wasn't anything like this. But now that this exists, I would definitely be like, oh yeah, I totally recommend this. Whoa! I totally recommend this one. For sure. Hi Flame, good morning! I'm good. I'm just chilling, chatting, you know. Just chatting. Oops, I forgot to relock. You have a friend who used to do VTuber art comms, and they're so complicated. Yeah, they really are. It's a lot of like layering and like making sure that things are gonna work well for the rigger. I know how to do it for 3D, but I don't really know how like 2D works. I assume it uses a mesh, and I've seen it use a mesh, so I assume it's kind of similar, but different in practice. I don't know which one's harder or easier. I honestly, I wouldn't know. I've thought about like downloading the free trial version of Live 2D and be like, we're gonna make a scuff VTuber today and just try it. I've thought about doing that, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't trust my PC though to try to do that with Blender. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't risk it. Because even with like nothing else on, Blender can lag sometimes. It's so powerful. She had this silly issue where she used Paint Tool Psi 1. So she only had a maximum of 255 layers that the program was able to handle. And somehow still managed to make really good models. I can definitely relate with that. I used to, well, Vroid kind of updated itself, but when I first made Vroid models, like every time I would want to like edit like a hair, like one hair strand, it would take like forever to load. Yo! Bulochka! Welcome in! Thank you for the follow! I hope I didn't completely butcher your name. Let me know if I did, and I'll try to I'll try to pronounce it better. But yeah, I hope everybody here has had a good Crimby or holiday. Making VTuber assets in Live 2D is pretty simple. You just gotta keep the basics easy. Yeah, and probably keep your layers and files organized, which I have a hard time doing because when I'm drawing, it's so hard for me to keep all the... That's like my biggest issue is layer stuff. It's not even really my drawing ability as much as it is just layer BS. I was mostly like trained on art fundamentals like on paper and pencil, so going from that to digital has been really hard, to say the least, and it actually kept me away from it for such a long time until I had a real reason to do it, which was VTubing. Yay, I'm so glad. Bulatska, welcome in. I don't know if it'll let you. You can try, but I don't know if I have links turned on or not. Yeah, you can try. Wow. Wait, it does? Wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't see. No, it just comes up as 3 stars for me, unfortunately. You could put it in my Discord if you want to. Yeah, it didn't get removed. It's just kind of hanging there. Oh god. Hopefully we're not buffering again. Looks like we are. I think it's just like a network thing. I don't think there's much behind it other than just the buffering. Other than just is it like windy? No, it's not windy. I am not sure. Yeah, sorry if it's buffering again. My apologies. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. No worries, Egg. I know it's there's a lot of stuff. You want to, but you can't unless age restriction. Yeah, it's an 18 plus. It's 18 plus. My streams are PG-13, but most of the people that follow me are 18 and over, and it's just been that way for a while. So I have 18 plus Discord because there's 18 plus stuff in there. So I just, even though it's separated from everything else, I still don't want to risk it, you know? You thought the buffering was you because your wife was downloading a Steve game earlier. No, it's me. I don't know why it's doing that, but it just it's been on and off with it. Whoa. It's, I don't know what it is. I don't know if like my roommate's downloading something or like if, it's just like, cause I have Ethernet. So I have Ethernet. So it usually doesn't. It's really rare for it to do this. But I also don't typically stream. Oh yeah, there's so many. You can post it on the Zojie chat if you want. Since that's usually where Yeah. Zojie chat. Since we're talking about it on stream, it makes sense. But ordinarily, if you were gonna share like, I don't know, like art that you made. Well, I mean, if it was just made for fun, you can share it really anywhere. But if it's like a promotional type of post, it would go in self-promo. But if it's just like, you know, like some art that you did, I mean, it can really go anywhere. But I also have like the threads and stuff and like the creator chat. Maybe I should simplify it a bit. I don't know. I go back and forth about it because people do use all the channels pretty evenly. So I'm like torn about simplifying it. I'm torn about it. Okay. Hold on. Let's do... Oh, I'm in the middle of the screen. That's cool. Should be... Oh, hold on. Whoop. Hello. Oh, for some reason it's set to, Little VTuber assay you made for practice. Let's see. Aww. Oh my god, so you can like eat him. That's cool. That's so cute. Aww. Little cookie kitty cat. That's adorable. I love that. That's cute. That's so cute. I love that. Yeah, I thought about just like making something really simple, similar to that. Hi, Ceranos. Thank you for the head pat. I'm glad you get to leave work early. That's awesome. Let's go. Yeah, I've thought about doing like a scuff, just like a scuff live 2D stream where I like learn how to use live 2D and like make something really simple. Yeah, right. That was so cute. Egg made that. Egg factory. So cute. Yeah, you're home. Welcome home. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out, just chatting, asking how everyone's crimby was. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. I do art streams sometimes. I'm not particularly great at it, but you know, I try. I try. But yeah, I really like the customizable models that are coming out. It's really cool. Your wife bought one of those Chikawa models and learned to rig it herself and took her like 2 months. Oh, I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I don't think I've heard of it. Is that like just like art that you can rig yourself or something? My Christmas hasn't really started yet. I won't have Christmas till tomorrow, really. Yesterday I pretty much just ate food and just kind of, I streamed for a while. I sang Crimby carols for like almost 3 hours, and then at the end we sang some Has Been Hotel songs. And I sang one Persona 5 song at the beginning upon request, and then I pretty much just ate a lot of food because my roommate cooked, like, it was kind of like a meatball sub thing, but with also Italian sausage and some other, it was like a meatball sub, but way fancier, if that makes sense. And then, I pretty much just had a food coma and watched Hell of a Boss and just lomped around like a potato. I tried so hard and got so far. She bought the art and no rigging. Oh, Chikawa is the type of character it's based on. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's cool. You could probably save a lot of money that way, learning to rig it yourself. Since rigging probably doesn't take as much time to learn as drawing does. Because learning art is definitely a massive process. But learning how to use a program is not quite as daunting, although it can take a while still too. But it just depends, I guess, on how complex you want to make it or how simple you want to make it. And you can always improve over time. Hi, Sega! Welcome in. I hope you had a good Crimby. I saw like after the fact that you got a Switch 2, and that's awesome. Congrats. Can't wait to start reading Persona 5 mangas you got. Oh my god, you got Persona 5 mangas? That's cool. I didn't even know they made that. That's awesome. I love Persona 5. It's one of my favorite games out there. Rigging's fairly easy if you have any experience with 3D. Oh yeah, I do. So maybe I could. Maybe I could. I get really frustrated though with like sometimes the way they're set up. Like I spent like 20 minutes or something like that 2 streams ago. Yeah, it was when I debuted the 2.0, where my model's mouth like wasn't like opening all the way when I would talk, and it was driving me crazy. So I was like, dude, I gotta fix this. And I was like, why are the numbers like this? Like I just like a lot of times the way they choose to like, I just don't know why it's numbers and not a slider. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like I would, if I were gonna make it like the UI, I would just do a slider, and they could still have numbers, but just so that they visually make more sense rather than having to type numbers into a box. I don't know, but that's just me. I just think it would be so much simpler, and it would help people understand like what you're like changing. I don't know. Hi Mishi on YouTube. Hello. Volume 1 through 7 so far. Get the rest soon. Wow, I didn't even know there was a manga for it. Just want to say hi and they're waiting for Sonic Rumble streams. Okay, I probably do some more. I normally do open lobby games. I don't know. I might. It depends. I'm having Christmas tomorrow, and I usually do them on Saturdays. So I don't know if I will get to tomorrow or not. I might. It just depends. It just really depends on a lot of factors. But if you have your notifications turned on, I'll try to make it obvious if we do that. Hi Barry, welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Yeah. Live 2D is just doing the same vertex deforming stuff you do in 3D, but just in 2D to fake 3D perspective. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. It does kind of make sense, like, you know, when you move. But I would think that you would have to put the pieces at... What I don't really understand is putting the... Like if I turn my head this way, it looks like, you know, my face is... Like, it shows this side, and then... Well, it's hard to see with the Post-it notes. It looks like I'm... Well, I guess it's... I guess. I don't know. I just never understand like how you could get like, I guess you just use layers, and then you just put things behind other things. That's what it looks like. It's mostly layers. Oh, my weakness. Layers. My one true weakness. I really need to make... this didn't like save my settings, dude. Didn't even save them. It's faking. Oh no, ads. Hope you enjoy your Christmas tomorrow. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna... It should be fun. Hopefully it doesn't snow too bad or too much. Because it's supposed to snow, and hoping it's not going to be hard to get to that. Stacks and stacks and layers and layers. It's faking 3D with that face turning. In reality, it's just conveniently sliding your nose and mouth from side to side. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Oh my god, thank you for the 20 subbies. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anon. Thank you.
An anonymous user gifted 20 subscriptions.
Oh my god,
to the
thank
community.
you. Whoa, we reached subby goal. Yay. Oops, I gotta move that further back. It's like, yeah, there we go. Yay! Whoa, that's awesome. Whoa, March, the cat. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah. Or holiday, or however you celebrate, or for whatever time zone you're in, and all of that. Wait, for some people, well, no, I live on the other side of the world, so we are the last to have Christmas. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was trying to think about that. Thank you for... Yeah, thank you, stranger, for the sub. Egg says thank you. That's a load of subbies. Yeah. There are very generous people and that I'm endlessly grateful for that support me, and it's so sweet and nice because you know, it's tough out here, so I love that. Yesterday I actually had somebody come in on Christmas Day who was just going around giving like they gave me like $20 worth of bits, just spreading Christmas cheer to all the streamers who were streaming on Christmas. And I was like, wow, that's so sweet. That's so nice. That's the sweetest. I was really, the VTuber community, for all its flaws, is one of the most generous and kind communities out there. Not perfect, of course, but you know, but still very good at heart. Christmas just under a year away. Y'all celebrating too early. Listen, Christmas not over until New Year's. Nothing's ever... Yeah, every community or group has their bad eggs. No pun intended there, egg factory. But yeah. Yeah, I like it though. I really like it, and that's like part of the reason why I decided to stay. No buffering, illegal buffering, no. Nah. I don't know why it's buffering. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not my computer. Yeah, it's been doing that on and off today. It's super annoying. I think it's just like whatever the internet service provider or something, because I have Ethernet, so it shouldn't be happening for me. And normally I don't have issues with it. So I don't know why it's being stimky today. Stop downloading all that prawns. That should affect nothing. Nothing. I'm not even downloading anything that I know of, I guess. Wait. Oh, wait, wrong button. We'll see what's going on. Let's open up the hood for a second. What do we got? No, yeah, we're not even over 50%. We're not even over 30% CPU. We're not even. So I do not know, and not even over 50% memory either. So I do not know what is causing this. I mean, I guess I could close Discord. I don't really need it right now. But I definitely have things open. I probably don't need to, but there's no reason. It's definitely under safe levels. So I don't know. Yeah, I do have people using internet. And I have I'm thinking maybe like someone's downloading something. No, it's not dog water Wi-Fi. It's not dog water Wi-Fi. Also, hi, I hope you're good from me. She doesn't know I have Bitcoin miners on my PC secretly mining. No! No, Bitcoin miners, get off my Wi-Fi. Ah! Get off of that. Internet shouldn't affect those. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's because in the past when this has happened, it's usually been like my CPU or something like that. Also, why is Chrome so freaking juicy, dude? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna take off. I can't take that off. I'm gonna take off some of these, I guess, that I'm not using right now, that I could just go on later if I really need to. I don't like closing it, but don't really need this right this second though, so I could close it. I could close it and just leave this up, but I don't think that really does anything, does it? No, it did do something. It did do something. Saucy! Hello! Hi, Saucy! Hi! Whoa! That scared me. You know how when you hover over one of your like tabs on like the bottom of Windows, and then it like causes everything to like disappear for a second? It scared me. Ethernet doesn't help if someone else is hogging it. Yeah. I don't know what's going on really. It's fine now though. It goes on and off, which makes me think that it's not someone using it. It's probably just some weird ISP thing or something. Because if they, like, I know them and it's like they could have been downloading a game, but it would have definitely downloaded by now. And then if they downloaded it, then it should go back up when it's done, right? So the fact that it keeps dipping and going up and down and up and down, it makes me think that it's just the internet service being dumb today for whatever reason, because we have a storm coming. I think that's probably it. It's outside of my control, sadly. Even though I'm the goddess of storms. Yeah, Chrome does love eating RAM. That's like most of what's using it right now, honestly. VTube Studio is like a crumb in comparison of what this is using right now. Oh my god. Even just to like play the music. That's so funny. Yeah, if I like stopped the music, it would I mean, I guess I could just use Edge, but every time I try to sign into YouTube on Edge, it takes me to some like other site that for like my old college that I haven't even signed into in years. I always click sign into YouTube and then it takes me to literally like my old college's sign in, and I'm like, that's not what this is supposed to do. Like every time. And I'm just like, all right, well, I guess I can't use this. Can't use Edge then. It's full of bugs. It's fine. Yeah, it is. It's fine now. Yeah, it just keeps dipping for some reason, but it's not crashing, so I don't really. It's whatever. It's whatever. Caught an epic yellow mandarin fish. Hell yeah. You hate Windows, waiting for Steam Machine to come out. Yeah, dude, I am so frustrated with Windows as well. If it wasn't for like VTubing apps and like I don't even want to try Linux like with VTubing apps, dude. I really don't. Like, I know that a lot of them they do make for you can do it, and there's a lot more support for Linux now than there used to be, but I'm still way too intimidated by it. So this is kind of my only option, really. If they keep downloading multiple smaller things, oh, I'll download that asset and that asset and that asset. Yeah, I mean, they don't download assets, really. If you do a trace route, you can see if there's a problem with the ISP, but I wouldn't do it while streaming. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything crazy. Ew, Edge. Yeah, but Edge also, like, uses way less RAM. Like, so much less. In fact, every time my PC has crashed, it's always been a Chrome thing. That's sussy. That's sussy. Sus. Lord Gabe will save us with Steam OS. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that will go. The Gabe Cube. Surprised Kitsune isn't using Firefox. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I use like my Google account for stuff, and so it's just easier to use it because then it's like, oh, I can just log in quickly. No stinky passwords. I hate passwords. Just scan my retinas and be done with it. I'm so over passwords. You use Brave. What's that? I've never even heard of that. You use your Google stuff too, but I use multiple browsers. Oh. I wouldn't want to try that while I'm streaming. Okay, so how is it using more memory now? Like, well, it's only 1%, but I closed a bunch of windows on Chrome and now it's using more memory than it was, like 1% more. Sus. How does that even, how? Browser shenanigans, off-stream stuff. Yeah, they do not consider streamers with this technology. It's a browser that's privacy-based. Oh, that's what Brave... Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Yeah, like, I would use Edge more, but it, like, literally won't even let me log into Chrome on it, which is where, like 90% of, like, all the stuff I use is kind of, like, through it, and it's super annoying to try to use it. Ad-free? Ooh. I may be tempted to check it out. Tempting. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna look it up. The browser that puts you first. Fast, private, secure web browser for PC, Mac, and mobile. Faster, ad-free browsing experience. Ooh. Tasty memory. Nom nom nom. Mmm. Since we're talking about, I look at chat on a second monitor, yeah. I have all of my, like, tools on a second screen, and then I have, like, my main monitor is, like, that's in front of me. Well, actually, because of the type of streams that I do, I just like I generally have most of my stuff actually open on the main display screen with just OBS on the side. Eating memories bougie because it's so expensive right now. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I actually really need to test my RAM sticks because they're still under warranty, and if my PC keeps crashing, it's been like crashing kind of lately, and it's always like, it's definitely, I fixed most of it after I updated my AMD, because I was having that stupid issue where the update from AMD was, which I think is the CPU, was like getting stuck at 99%, and it hadn't been updated in like months, like literally like over 6 months, which I think that was the reason for the crashes. But yesterday, after I raided out, I was typing in Twitch chat on Chrome, and I got my PC crashed, and I got that what was it called? I got that, what was it called again? I took a picture of it. It was the faulty hardware corrupted page 0x12b. That's what it was. So I guess I still need to test my RAM sticks, but I didn't want to do it because I stream, you know, so it would have to be something where I would have to do like test streams, and I did not want to do test streams while I'm running a subathon. So I'm waiting for the subathon, and then I will have like a test streams where I'm basically testing which, if it is a RAM stick, like which one it is. But honestly, I don't really know if it's that or not, because every diagnostic tool I've run for it has come back normal. So I don't know if it's actually that or not. People keep making Zojie do math, which is entertaining. Yeah, the math is hard. The math is hard.
You have no skills and you're a loser!
Baka! Baka. Yeah. Thank you for the head pats. Math is hard, especially when you have dyscalculia. Blue screen of death. Yeah, it's the black screen of death now. Hi, Nola. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Ghost Chat? Allows you to overlay your chat on top of the main screen instead, even if you have a full stream. Ooh, that would be really nice, actually. No, I haven't heard of that. Ghost Chat. That's nice. Does it support multi-streaming though? That's my issue every time with stuff, is that there's all this really cool stuff, but it's like it all only works with Twitch, sometimes YouTube, but never Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, because Kick does not have their API like public or something. I don't know, and like, so other apps can't like integrate it because Kick won't release their API. I don't know why. Ghost Chat does work. Ooh, nice. So I use SE Live. That's what I use to multi-stream. It's the Stream Elements multi-stream tool. The free one. Oh, it's my song. It's a Song of Storms. Hi, Todd. You're doing some after Christmas events, so you can't hang out much, but just wanted to tell you and everyone to have a good stream. Oh, thank you, Todd. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Hi to you and your fiance. I hope you're having a great Crimby and you're having fun Christmas events Ghost Chat is a standalone multi-platform chat overlay and YouTube live streams. Nice. I'll definitely try it. Amazon very proprietary. I had to sign an NDA working there. Huh? 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 Everything has an NDA these days. Yeah. Literally. Oh, these two keep getting in my... Oh god, I'm gonna have to remember which one these are. Oh god. It's probably this one for this one. Yeah. I'm just moving this over a little bit so it's not... There you go. And then... I should have named these better, but I didn't. It's one of these though. It's one of these. It's not that one. Which? Is it that one? Oh wait, no. I did the wrong thing. Okay, it's that. Okay. Configure. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for... is it this one? Ha! It is. Move that one too. That way it's not like cutting off my face when I turn this way. Yeah! That's much better. That is much better. Posties too. And that... Let me save that. Yay! Okay, that's better. Kick is just Twitch behind the scenes anyway. Yeah! So true, so true. Amazon owns Twitch, so they're gonna lock down that API. Oh, you're talking about Twitch. Well, Twitch definitely, like, is super compatible with pretty much everything. Really dev-friendly API and documentation is not... Yeah, Kick doesn't have that yet. They work on it a lot. But they don't quite have everything together yet because it's kind of new. Do you like games that have Twitch integration? Think they're neat? Yeah, those are super cool. I just wish that it was like more friendly for other platforms too. And I know you can use like StreamerBot and stuff, which I still want to set up so that Kick can... Because I can use StreamerBot so that Twitch redeems are redeemable on Kick as well, without like it actually interfering with Twitch's chat or anything like that, which is again because that's against like Twitch policy, so it has to be done very just in such a way. Yeah, it's been easier to make. YouTube is rough because the only interaction is the chat. There's no channel points or anything. Yeah, YouTube is definitely harder, but you can make a like exclamation point commands for YouTube. That's the workaround for YouTube. And I want to make it where when someone... Whoa! Me cutie! Thank you for following! Welcome in! Hello! Hope you had a good Crimby and or holiday. Or are having. Or will have. My goal is to eventually make it so that anyone can redeem something like on any platform and it works the same. Obviously, some like really like on-screen celebrations, stuff that is only like on Twitch. Obviously, you're only going to be able to do that on Twitch, but a lot of my other redeems and stuff, there are ones that I could make redeemable on other platforms. So I'm going to do my best to use StreamerBot to make that work.
What gender am I?
I don't know. I don't know. What gender are you? Yeah. But yeah, I gotta test my RAM sticks at some point. I gotta do that. Dungy! Oh, thank you! It's going to be tough trying to make all the commands visible on YouTube. Yeah, that will be difficult. But I'll try to have something that's like a list of all of them on there or something. I could also like put that in the description, like what all the commands are. No. Even now, the exclamation commands on Twitch are hard to notice. Yeah, they are. Sometimes people enter ones that I have never even heard of in my life. And I'm just like, what? That's a thing you can have? Are you a girl or a boy? I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know. I could never just guess. Wait, how is the dungeon over already? It seems like it's like really fast. The best place would be to show on the stream overlay. Yeah. Yeah, it goes like super fast, right? What the hecky? That's weird, because there's no like, there's not really like settings for that. Like there's only like where you put it, and that's it. Like you don't really have any agency over it per se. I mean, unless I don't know. Unless I'm like missing something. Oops. Oh my god. I'm not even logged in. Yeah, let me see here. Where do I settings for that? I don't even. Tangia. Dungeon. Here it is. Oh, I can increase the dungeon start time. I'll do that. So it's like a little longer. I'll make it like 45 seconds instead of so. Oh, it does have its own, it does have a notification sound on it. Oh. Let me see. Whoa, you can add custom loot? Oh. Custom environments? Custom bosses, bro? Holy. Okay, I save. Well, now you have longer that you can join, but I didn't see the length of the actual... And yeah, and I increased it from 6 players to 12 players. Yeah, no cooldown. And yeah, that's all I can do. I can't actually change how long it lasts, but now it should, the next time it gets triggered, it should last a lot. It should let you, it should let you join for a bit longer. Zojie loot. I'll try to add some. That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds like a fun. Yeah, there we go. See, now it's like a lot longer of a starting time. Let's go. Yeah, you can also do custom backgrounds and stuff. Although I assume there's probably like a template you gotta use. Yeah. And probably like the more people that are in there, it probably just takes longer because there's more people in there. That probably is what it is. And why it's over so quickly. So now it'll be longer. See if it still works. Hmm? You're liking this Song of Storms mixes. Yeah, me too. Poor Egg Factory. Yeah, when you first start this game, you do die a lot. But you still get the experience points. So then once you start leveling up and then you can start unlocking some gear. And then you want to put on your gear. And then you'll stop dying as often. And then it's like a little more fun. But it is kind of rough at first. The first few... I would say the first like 3 to 5 fights are definitely like you just die a lot. Unless you get really lucky. Your Twitch code still works and you'll try to make a better version. Better version? Oh wait, you said like a little dungeon map with your characters exploring. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Oh wait, I didn't update the thing. I should update it. There's 20 gifted. I gotta do math. But that's not too bad math. It is... Oh, we gotta help join the boss battle. Hold on. We gotta join the boss battle to help him out. We gotta join the boss battle to help him. Don't echo me. I'll join too. We gotta work together to beat the boss, and I think everybody gets really cool loot if we beat the boss, even if you die in the process. I think you still get something. You have no clue how. Oh, so you gotta scroll down, like in the about section. There's an orange Tangia box, and then what you do is you gotta click on the dungeon in the Tangia. There's like a little, there's 4 buttons, and there's a little dungeon button, like at the top, ish, below the search bar, and then you click on that, and that's how you can customize and equip your stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get him. Rip. Rip. Dude, he just like hit you with his club like one time. It was GG's. Oh no! Alright, well, it's looking pretty good so far. You couldn't use magic. Yeah, you gotta level up to use them too. Yeah. We got it. We got this. We got this. We almost got him below half. He's getting there. You can't find how to equip. Hold on. Yeah, I'm super excited about the Cult of the Lamb DLC. I was in the top 10% of players this year, which does not surprise me actually at all because I play that game a lot. It's so much fun, and I love that Twitch chat can join. Oh wait, I forgot to do this again. Okay, 20. 3. Ooh, it's 333 now. Yeah, it didn't surprise me though. I play a lot of it. Lot. Oh, there's ad. Oh, it's okay though, because Ryan has a sub badge. Okay, cool. So, I just want to defeat the boss before I switch screens, just in case. I don't think it'll get rid of it, but I don't really know for sure, so I'm gonna wait to switch screens until the boss has been defeated. And then I will show. I will show. Oh my god, it's Sand and Boss now. Oh no, we were so close. Chat is no match. We were so close. Okay, let me just go to this. And I'm gonna move myself over first. Okay, so, and then, where is it? It is window capture. Okay, so, you're in the stream. You're gonna go down here. And then, so that for the Tangia, it's this orange box down here in the about. And then you click on this little dungeon door, customize your dungeon avatar. And then you can customize your hair and stuff and skin tone. And then you can equip your loot. You do have to be like a certain, you gotta have like a certain level sometimes to, but you can also see your stats and the leaderboard in the chat, which is cool. So yeah, that's where you go to do it. If only you had your magic wand, you would have carried. Yeah, I know. Gotta just run more dungeons to level up. So yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. Whoa, big Foxy. I joined this time too. It's a fun game. I'll add more stuff to it too, so it's fun. Maybe I'll make myself a boss. It'll be Darth Zojie. Dungy! Darth Zojie, we stand no chance. I'll make it a really hard one, but also kind of a rare spawn. But also very high reward. Zojie, the evilest of boss encounters Zojie before breakfast. .0 model boss. Yo. That would be crazy if I did all my different models as bosses. Previous models. Oh yeah, that does sound pretty good. Wow. Hangry mode activated. I actually haven't eaten yet. But it's because I've like literally just wasn't hungry. I have donuts, but I haven't eaten them yet. Because my latte was too sweet. Thank you! Maybe I will. Maybe I will have one of my donuts. They're just sitting right here. I'll have one of them. It's 2 p.m. here. 2:12. What flour? I don't know. They're just from Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, Eastern time. Thank you for the head pads. Yeah, 10 XP, let's go! Heck yeah, egg. Yeah, that's way better now. Gives you way more time. You've only eaten Dunkin' Donuts once when you visited Miami. They're like pricks. Doesn't surprise me. I can't imagine Florida having good Dunkin' Donuts, honestly. You gotta have a you gotta have Dunkies in New England. So like Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. It works on the phone too. It's still in the same about section. You might have to scroll down further though to see it. They're good by the Great Lakes too. That's good to know. Texas has a mom and pop's donut shop on every corner. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's how New England or Boston and Massachusetts is with Dunkin's. There's literally one every block. Shipley's. I've never heard of that. Yeah, Krispy Kreme is good. I used to get Krispy Kreme when I lived in Tennessee. Yummy. That was good. Flights to US are long, 12 to 14 hours, depending on if it's a straight flight or not. Oh, do you live overseas? Gas station has some extremely good donuts for some reason. Yeah, like the best Dunkin's around where I live is actually in a gas station. It's like the best one. It's way better than the standalone ones on the opposite side of the road. It's just so much better. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just like the owners of it are just like better at keeping things fresh or something. I don't know. Makes you want to play the Baldur's Gate 3 some more? Yeah, you totally should. Huh, interesting. I know I can play on my phone. It's just like a panel in the about section. You just gotta go. You might have to. The Twitch app can be so annoying. You might have to actually go to like profile and then about to like actually see it, because it's like got like the chat and like the thing. It's like the app is a little more frustrating lately for that. But you can do it it's just in the about section. You have to go to the profile and then go to the about section. If you live on Easter Egg Island, that would have been funny. Finland! Let's go! I've never been there. I just know that's what Patrick Starr says. Finland! It's a very popular meme joke. Close enough. Smaller amount of stuff to worry about. Oh dang, you got 2 rare items? Whoa, let's go! I didn't see, I was distracted. Yeah, that is what Patrick says. Is Astro Lumi European? I remember I followed. I don't remember where I know people from, but she sounds very familiar to me. You got such nice cozy music. Yeah, it's super nice. 5 stream streak. Thank you, Sega. Thank you for the hydrate. Belgium. Oh, Lumi's Belgium. Okay. I actually, where is that? It is Europe, though. It is. Right? Right? I think so. I am, American. Yeah, middle of Europe. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. When you go on about nothing is there about the dungeon gear. Thank you for hydrate. Oh wait, I think it like was delayed for some reason. That was super long. I did hydrate already for that one. I thought it was the second one, but it only says there's one there. Hold on, I'll look 1 second. When you go on about... Oh yeah, it's not there. Huh. I used to do it on Jinx's stream all the time. Hold on, let me just... Let's see. If we click on that... Huh. Maybe it's not viewable on mobile anymore. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, no. Okay, it is. Okay, so if you're watching on mobile, there's like a little square that has like +3 like overlays on it. And you can tap that and you should see, I think I still have Companion of the Lamb on. But it's, which we're not playing, but it's like blurb and then Tangia interaction. So it's the Tangia interactions thing. And then from there you can customize your dungeon avatar. They keep like changing it around. So yeah, it's like a little square. It's right underneath the mainstream. Yeah. The first square that I see is Cult of the Lamb square, and it says +3. But I don't know if you'll see the Cult of the Lamb. I could have sworn that I disabled that one because I'm not playing that game right now. So I only enable it when I'm playing the game to free up space for things, or so that people don't use their points on something that doesn't work. Yeah, you see a little box. Yeah, on the phone. Yeah, on the app, it's like a little box. And then you click on that, and Tangia's, for me, was the like second or third one over or something. Wah, wah, wah. Starting one while active cues it. Oh. Oh. Wow. That was so funny. Oh. I have so many toggles for this model, literally, like so many. There are so many. Other than like the basic ones, there's that one which I really like, and then there's this one. And then there's, what's this one? Oh, that's just the Angie one. And then there's that one. That one. And then there's this one. Heh heh heh. Heh heh heh. There's actually like a few more, but I don't have enough space for it right now until the stream deck gets here. Then I'll have all of them. We shall have them all. Whoa! Why bonk me? Smug Zojie doesn't exist. Smug Zojie can't hurt you. Smug Zojie. Ah! I'm not a Pokemon. You love Smug Zojie. I do too. I do too. I feel like even the default by itself is very expressive. But yeah, the anime faces are so adorable. There are a few more as well that I don't have on because I just picked like the funniest, best ones, but there are also some other very funny ones. And they are probably going to add more. So there's also the other toggles that I have, like the Christmas wand, which is super cute. And then there is, yeah, like the game one, which you can't really see right now because it's post-it notes, but there's the controller under there. And the microphone one. And then I can also toggle my tails if I want to put my tails down, because they're too in the way. And then I also have this. I could put my ears down. I could wear my ears like this if I want to. Yeah. Toast in mouth. Oh yeah, I can also have that as well. Yeah, I could. But I can only have one food item at a time in my mouth. Right now is the Christmas cookie. But I can change it to whatever. Yeah, the ears down is super cute. I can pick how I want to wear my ears. You want to head pat the mini fox? You can type !pet. !pet. And you can pet the mini fox too. You can pet Juju. Pets. I actually made that one myself. It didn't come with that one. So I had to make it myself. Because the pet, the JP Wonderland did the art for it. But it didn't come with a pet, so I had to make it. And I'm not super good at animating stuff, but I did what I could. I knew exactly what people would want, yes. Like, I wanted it too. Like, I was like, bro, why don't we have pet? Like, the other ones are cute too, but like, we gotta have pets. Yeah, it was dedication. I can animate stuff if I really want to. Because I can use Clip Studio Paint, but man, is it frustrating. But I mean, you know. I also, like, every time I, like, work on a drawing, I come back to it and I'm like, actually, I hate this and I want to change everything about it. So, then I start over. And then I make a mistake because I forget to delete some other layer, invisible freaking vector lines and shit. And I'm just like, fuck. So, I don't even really do that with music. Like, usually when I'm like writing music, it's like, I can hear exactly what I want. I make it. And, you know, sometimes I think of stuff to make it better. And I'll add it. But, you know, I'm pretty, you know, streamlined with making it. And sometimes, you know, good enough is good enough. But with art, I'm totally, like, super perfectionistic. And it's really toxic, actually. I need to learn to let it go like I did with music. But for some reason, it's just not the same. It is not the same. You couldn't finish it in time. Yeah, I had art gifts I was gonna give to a bunch of people, but I couldn't make them like good enough in time. And I was just, and I'm like just kind of still trying to make it, but I still like, but it's like kind of too late at this point. But I probably will still do it just as like a, you know, a just because sort of gift, I guess. Yeah. Still try to finish, might have to redo the whole thing. Yeah. Next thing you know, you learn to make your own rig and a toggle where your avatar pets your little fun. Yeah. I just like, sometimes I just want something and I just am like, how can I do this? And then I figure out how to do it and then I just do it. But there's a lot of ups and downs along the way. Drawing hair is really hard. Yeah, it is really hard to draw hair. I definitely agree. For me, I've kind of gotten the hang of drawing hair, like drawing the shapes. And that's actually my biggest problem that I have in the art process is the shade, like highlighting and shadow and all of that. I have like a huge problem with that, like where it just doesn't like make sense. And especially like because I like to draw, I think it's almost like easier trying to do this like with like what more realistic art, but doing it with anime is so hard because it's, I don't know, it's like you have to apply fundamentals from real life but then adapt them, and it's like a lot. I like for my art to look very clean. Like I like to have very clean, like this model for example is so clean looking and you don't really notice a lot of like the lighting and stuff and details, very subtle. It's not super obvious, it's very light. Like even the shading, like on this collar for example, the white shading around the collar is so subtle, but it's there, but it's so light and clean. And to me that's very difficult to do tastefully, where it's not too much and it looks too 3D. I also had that issue with my 3D model where I wanted her to look like almost like clean, shiny, not too real lifey, not too much details, but I feel like I didn't have enough details at the same time. It was really hard. Tis a my lord. Yeah. Give me hair drawing hacks, please. Well, so when I draw hair, I think about it like I like to draw things in like blocks so that I'm imagining it like it's 3D even though it's not, because then it'll make it look better in 2D to imagine that it's 3D. And so you draw it with kind of that in mind. And I actually like will draw when I'm sketching, I'll draw little like bendy, like little curved lines like across it so that I'm imagining it as like a, cause anime hair is like, it's like pieces, it's like pieces of like ribbon or like little curvy tubes, especially straight hair is like, it's more, it's like that has like a triangle point at the end. And so I try to think about it like shapes, and then I kind of just sketch them, and I'll actually draw like, sometimes I'll draw like little boxes, but I don't always need to really to draw boxes all the time now, but I definitely still think about it that way, if that makes sense. Like I'm thinking that as I go. I don't always have to mark the lines, but sometimes I do. If it looks weird, then I'll start making the lines and then adjusting the main line, if that makes sense. You can't visualize the shapes at all. Maybe he only cares to get good. I mean, it definitely takes practice, and I would definitely, if you're having trouble with shapes, what really changed everything for me is practicing perspective. So where you draw like a six-sided box. I have like there's a really good tutorial series that is pretty fast. Like it's not like 45 minutes long. It's like broken up into like these little like I think like 6 to 8 minute videos where she breaks this stuff down. It's really good. I'll share it with you. I'll send it on Discord in response to you. It's really good. I'm gonna find it. I didn't watch it that long ago. It should be relatively easy for me to find. Oh, actually, it should be in my saved playlist because I saved it. Yes, it is by Peacat. And it is so wonderful. I highly recommend it. And you don't have to, do it exactly like her, of course, but it's a really awesome place to start. So I'll respond with that because that's what really changed a lot of things for me, but I'm still working on how to have like that nice clean anime art look without there being too much details to the point where it looks too like quote unquote realistic, where it just looks off. I'm still trying to understand that, and I've already done like all of, like the black and white like shading, the stupid face or whatever. Like I've done that like a million freaking times, but it's working with colors is so different from that, and I don't feel like it's helpful at this point anymore to do like the black and white values exercises things. They just are not working for me. I also am very, very neurodivergent, and my learning process works so differently that I feel like it takes a lot. I don't actually have like the best like visual spatial learning like skills and like fine motor skills because I'm neurospicy, but somehow drawing is like, I don't know, like I don't think I'm the worst artist in the world, but I definitely have some ways to go. Vanguardian, hello! Hi! I hope you had a great Crimby or holiday. You have watched some of her videos, pay more attention. Yeah, that playlist is awesome to just watch those in order. It just kind of gives her videos a little more structure, to watch them in that order. And I would just really take anything that you may have learned about art and just kind of put it to the side and try to come at it with a beginner's mindset, because that's what I had to do. And then I was like, oh, and it made my sketching is actually like, I can sketch like a really nice like big illustration. I should actually do that sometime where I just sketch things and don't finish them, or with the intent to not finish them, because I feel like I'll sketch something and I'll be like, wow, this is really good, and then I go to and the outline is even like really good, and then I go to color it and it's just like I was just like, what happened? Yeah, the sketches come up nicer. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I mean, line art, thank you. Line art is like, is fine. Like, I actually don't really struggle with that as much anymore because, I mean, Clip Studio Paint has so many tools that you could use to cheat that it doesn't really like I can do line art and then fix it and make some, you got to make some lines like thicker that appear closer, and then lines thinner that are supposed to appear more farther away and stuff, and there's so many tools to do that. You can just outline the whole thing in one width and then just take that tool, narrow and thicken each line, and just like be like, you could just go over it with that like at the end. I feel like it's, and also like, oh my god, the curve tool, the line curve tool on Clip Studio Paint for hair is amazing. Not every hair piece, if you have like, if you're doing like curly hair, it's not always like you're gonna have some, it doesn't always work super well, but for most hair lines, it is absolutely a game changer to use the curve line tool instead of trying to free draw everything. just use that, man. And even like the straight line tool for some parts too. But I find myself using the curve line tool way more with this style, like with anime style. I find myself using the curve tool more. And I draw a lot off stream, like more than on stream. But I try to do one art stream at least once a week. Although it's crimby and it's like been harder to do streams like that right now because I don't have like hours and hours like I used to. So, or like I usually do, I should say. I do want to do one though very soon. Stabilize 100% thick brush. See, you get it. You get it. You get it. One trick, you try to supply outline for the whole layer and then just draw regularly and it gives much more volume. Ooh. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I really love that. The curve line tool is such a game-changing thing for me. I'm just like, I feel like I'm cheating. It's not really though. It still requires like a lot of skill. Nom 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 nom. You think the last time you really tried art and failed was probably Mario Paint? Mario Paint? Art just needs time to really take it in. Yeah, it definitely takes a long time. But I think it's a nice skill worth having. It helps you see the world in a new, different way too. It's definitely a skill that's, even after all this time and technology, it's still a skill that is highly worth developing. Not even just for the skill itself, but for all the things that it can teach you about life in general and like trying and failing and all of that good stuff. It's definitely worth it. Love stretching. A few years ago, you bought e-ink notebook that you wanted to use to get yourself to draw more often. It wasn't cheap, and now it's collecting dust. Yo, Nicholas, welcome in on Kick. Hello. Hope you had a good crimby. But yeah, I have a tablet that I use that it collected dust for a long time, but now it's getting some use. It's been getting a lot more use. And I really hope that nothing happens to it because it's the only one I have. I am just chatting, just chilling here, you know. We're just I just have been chatting and yapping, and we've just been talking about a lot about art and crimby, and you know, I just kind of got on for a bit because I have my crimby tomorrow, so I am American, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but I'm in Boston area in Massachusetts now. You have a lot of stuff collecting dust? Yeah, I know. I also need to be brave and use my sewing machine instead of hand sewing stuff, because it would be a lot easier, but it's really intimidating for me. Whoa! But yeah, I probably should go soon because I think my family is getting close to arriving, so I will have to get off pretty soon here. Happy Fox! I will try to stream tomorrow, either in the morning or later in the evening. I'm not really sure which. It's just gonna depend on what I have time for. Your wife got you a 3D printer and dude, so I tried to use a 3D printer, but I couldn't really, like, I could never get it to like calibrate properly enough to print something. Like it and then like the power supply just freaking died, so now it doesn't work, and it's just kind of collecting dust down there because like I guess it needs a new power unit or whatever, but it's like I don't know. You hate lag and 2 gigs of RAM and your Twitch crashed. Oh, I'm sorry, Vanguardian. I feel your pain. I really do. I really, really do. I'm sorry. I've had those problems plenty, and I know it's so frustrating. Nom, nom, nom. Yours worked fine. You just stress over like wasting the materials. Yeah, I know. Cause it's not cheap. Hi, Spino. Hello. I was gonna just check to see if. Oh wait, I should probably go over here actually. See what we got going on over here actually. In the old. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got here. No, 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 no. What's your suggestion, Barry? What do you got? What you got for us? You have like 6 rolls of 3D print material sitting there, but just the idea that of that printing it will go to waste. Yeah. Okay, let's look at that. Wait, how do I search for? Oh, there it is. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, nice. So it's another artist that is a hive of bees. That's amazing. That sounds really, really funny. All right. Well, I guess we can do that. That works for me. Let's get ready. There's a smaller VTuber that does cozy vibes in art. Okay, cool. That definitely fits the vibes over here. So yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. I'll just get a message going first. And then, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 13. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun just chatting and hanging out with you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be on because, like I said, it's gonna just depend on a lot of factors like the storm and driving to where my family is staying and all of that. So I don't know if I'll stream in the morning or evening, but regardless, I will see you guys at some point. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's go say hi to, I have to search for her again. There she is. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye bye. See you next time.